The difference between a successful investor and a frustrated one is one simple reason: understanding the risks before you put your money. Now, here are the common risks in real estate that most people don't know about. The first is location risk. Not every property appreciates. That's the truth. Not every property appreciates. There are properties that will take more than 30-50 years to appreciate. Why? Because there is no growth, there is no demand, there is no infrastructure development there. So if you are that kind of investor that maybe you want to buy a cheap property and then you go and get one, and after getting one, you know that that place, there is no potential in that place, you have tied your money. That is location risk, because the property will stay for as long as, even when your grandchildren and great grandchildren come, yet the property is yet to appreciate. The second is documentation risk. This is one of the most important risks investors face in Nigeria. First of all, you have to verify the government acquisition. If this property you want to get is a government land. Two, omonile problems. You know, all this community dragging of land disputes and others. You have to do your due diligence. Even while going with your lawyer, you have to be there in and out, not just handing everything over to your lawyer. You have to be there to be able to clarify, to be able to clear your doubts about a property, because a wrong paperwork is a wrong investment. Development risk. Most real estate developers promise and promise and promise and promise heaven and earth, something they cannot deliver. Some investors they buy these promises, and years later, no electricity, no drainage, no development, nothing. Real estate will make you money, but only if you understand the risk, because the goal is not just to invest, but to invest wisely and safely.